Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We're going to go over our trades for today, Friday, June 6th. We did have no trades yesterday as the ECB surprised with going negative on interest rates for the bank deposits, not customer bank deposits, but deposits the banks make at the ECB, trying to spur the economy. So yesterday there was this violent action which we just couldn't trade. So we waited until last night. We did do one trade last night. We did one trade this morning before the non-farm payrolls. That number came out pretty much in line with estimates. Really didn't do much to the currency market or the equity markets or even the bond market for that matter. So we'll go over our trades here. We did have, this was the trade last night, was the Australian dollar, US dollar. We got a signal to go long, 0.93448. It went up to an area, the half figure. You know psychologically that's going to be a general spot where she might stall out, barring any news. There was no news coming out from Australia or United States. This is last night around early this morning actually. The trade was put on around midnight or so, and then we were just looking for the quick 6 pips. So it was an easy trade to get in and out of. And you can see what happened. It pulled in early this morning, and then with the news of the non-farm payroll popped, and then it consequently ended up selling off. So it was an easy trade. Wasn't a lot going on there. And then the second trade we were in was U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. We were long this 102.359. We were long this about an hour or so before the non-farm payrolls came out at 8:30 in the morning. We wanted to be out prior to the non-farm payrolls coming out. What you see here is this big red candle. This was actually moving up 10 minutes before, maybe even 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the non-farm payroll came out. But that's why you see this big tail, because as soon as it came out, she just tanked, and then it ultimately reversed. But we were out about 20 minutes or so before the non-farm payroll came out. Picked up 4 pips, nothing great there. But you're not going to trade, you're not going to hold a position going into such a volatile economic release. So it was a no-brainer to get out. It's not our style. There are people out there that will do it and they'll take the risk, but not us. So that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Any signals coming, they'll be going out. We're not going to be holding any positions over the weekend. You have the G20 summit going on. All the leaders of all the different countries around the world, or at least the major countries, are all, I don't even know where they are, but they're having this big meeting this weekend. So you don't want to be in any positions and have news come out that adversely affects your position. So we'll be flat and be looking to start the trade again Sunday evening, Monday morning. So have a great weekend, and we'll be back next time we get some action.